Peace, peace, everybody. High vibrations in all times, and I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Not Sunday, Sunday. Yeah, hope you're having a wonderful Sunday today. So, today, what am I bringing you today? I'm bringing you a video to kind of clean up the stir of what people consider as race. Okay, so yeah, as far as we know, if you ask me, race is something that's definitely it's complicated because it's not existent, but it's definitely important to kind of separate or distinguish people. But at that point, what I've done to kind of alleviate that is I go by origin and genetics. So if you take origin, which basically comprises of where you live at, where you from, where your ancestors came from, on this planet, whatever the case may be, that goes down. Origin, genetics, male, female, melanin, 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 phenomelanin. If you got ether or anti-ether in your body, however the case may be. Human, non-human, that's where the genetics come in. So yeah, there's definitely some confusion, or actually not. Well, yeah, it's confusion, and you've been basically taught a lie your whole life. So the concept of what the word black is now, prior to I think it was like the 60s or the 50s or even the 70s, one of them periods, it was fighting words to call someone black or African American. And you know why was that? Because there was another definition in the book, well, in the dictionary. There's another definition in the books that basically describe what a black person really is. And come to find out, what a black person was back in the day was basically someone who was 1/3 of a human being, or not even human at all. So therefore, gave you no rights. No rights. You heard me right. Gave you no rights if you claim to be African American or black. Because remember, racism and slavery and indoctrination was all prevalent. Prevalent to the point whereas it was on face value legal. It's crazy, right? On face value, it was legal for someone to consider you as not even human. They look at themselves as human, but just because you had melanated skin, you was not human. Or even if your genetics said that you was melanated, you were not human. When in reality, they're the ones that not necessarily are human. At least not all the way. 93% human and 7% Neanderthal, and then us who's 100% human. So it's ironic they say that, but you'll get to that. Yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah, black being was that a third of a human being, meaning that you was not human. And also the word Caucasian. A lot of people had this conception that Caucasian just only means white race. But when you look at the definition of Caucasian, you can search this up yourself. It says white skinned or of European origin. Now, if anybody knows about melanated Aboriginal people of this planet, our origin comes from all land masses, including Europe. So, there are plenty of melanated people that's from Europe. They are technically Caucasians according to definition. They are technically, yes. Yeah, if you read the definition, go look it up for yourself. or even I can show you the etymology definition. Yeah. So I went on Google and I searched up Aboriginal Europeans, and you know the results they gave me? Nothing but people of our color. Yeah, as you see right here, I zoomed in on here. That's people of our color. Yeah, that that's my brother right there. That's my brother right there. Yes, that's my family member. Yes, yes. Aboriginal basically exposes the whole propaganda of, you know, of who are the original people, because the definition of Aboriginal means the first, the original people. And when you search up Aboriginal, you get nothing but people of our complexion. You can put in country, any country in the world, put Aboriginal in front of or behind it, you're going to get the results of our people. They have a set tribe for them. That's facts. Yeah, and to more confirm, basically, um, yeah. So they said specifically, in definition. Okay, you want a screenshot and basically read this yourself. You want to go to etymology.com and basically search yourself for yourself. I'm gonna read it firsthand. Okay, so apply it to the white race in 1795. Now remember, there's been plenty of. It is crazy because in 1795, that was before Christopher Columbus allegedly came to America. So therefore, this is a new term. This is a new term that's been remixed, flipped, and everything. And remember, it's Greek oriented. So that's what people get the confusion at, because the Greeks are able to assign these people example wise and just have set pictures of them. Just like, oh yeah, we're gonna associate black with melanated people, you melanated people, and we're gonna white with non-melanated people, which is lazy actually, because if you look at the definition, it says applied to the white race in 1795 by Johann Friedrich Blumenbach, which in his pioneering treatise on anthropology distinguished mankind into 5 races: Mongolian, Ethiopian, Malay, Native American, and Caucasian. Okay, so if anybody has any common sense that read that, those 5 races that was mentioned have our people as the original people of that land. So you need to stop playing. And people need to start reading these definitions. Start checking these people, because they are blatantly lying. They are lying. They are fabricating the truth just so we won't put the truth out there. Because people knew that Caucasian is actually a term that basically can apply to our people, because that's our original people, and it's more broader than what it's actually given credit for, then things will start making a lot more sense. A lot more sense. A lot more sense. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, another example for Caucasian people. Yep. You see, brothers. Yeah, Aboriginal. And it's crazy that they say Aborigines from Australia. So with the mountains, with the black people that's already settled basically in the mountain of Caucasus, or yeah, the mountains of Caucasus, or had Caucasian area landmass. A lot of people don't know that those people already settled down there. It just when the takeover happened and they basically start learning all the skills and start colonizing all these other lands and everything, because that's what they do best. Not all, but just the people. I'm speaking historically. I'm speaking historically. Yeah, so they had kicked most of the melanated people out there, and they started to migrate. More north, because a lot of the times it's cold out there. We thrive more in sun, in having heat. Very very well. The sun's already we thrive in that weather, and that area of the Badlands, even though there was a lot of us that lived there, it would have been better off if we just moved further down southern, where we get a lot more sun, because the sun gives us our energy, gives us our superpower, heals us, it does everything for us health wise. So that's why you definitely, that's why they see that they was better off in land masses where it's a bunch of sun, where it's hot. Regardless if it was the desert or not. That's their land. So yeah. So hopefully that explanation basically gave y'all a nice descriptive, difference between, the word black, excuse me, which, if you want to go by that definition too, was that African Americans basically mean dual citizen of America and Africa. And if a lot of people do not know, sadly, that huh, it's only like a 2% chance that you was actually from Africa as an American melanated citizen. The rest was born here, was originated here in America. So that's what they want you to do. They want to take the power away from you and not claim this land to keep it for themselves. But a person like me, I'm not having it. I am reclaiming my land. Reclaiming it, yes, at least on my end. If I can't get it all, I'm going to get as much as I can. And I'm going to tell all my people, get your land back. This is also your land. People need to stop being boxed on only in Africa. Every single land in here our ancestors owned. And I'm speaking on. Yes. He owned every piece of land. Take it back. Take it back. If you gotta go through with a fight, take it back. It's yours. Provide sufficient proof that it's yours. If they give it to you, cool. If they want to go out with a fight with it, so be it. If you have sufficient evidence that it's yours, at that point, then refuting is a threat. It's tyranny. Become an American sovereign citizen. Get rid of the United States as your citizenship, so you can reclaim your 30 acres and a mule and your so-called reparations. That's how you do it. That's the play right there. Learn about your real history. And just know to prepare to claim this land is yours, even though it's under American contract and England owns us. This is your land. This is pillage land, meaning that it wasn't even theirs in the first place. They had to kill off to get this land claimed, and they just put shit on a piece of paper to make it seem like it's valid, when in reality, that ain't valid enough, because this is my land. This is my land. Just tell yourself every day, this is my land. And once you command that respect to yourself, you will go out there and make it and get it done. Because there's no more for me, there's no more settling than just I'm from Africa. I respect the history. That's my brothers too. But that's not where I'm originated. That's not where my people's from, at least. But actually, if you think about it, Africa isn't even called Africa to other Africans. They call it a different name. Just respect it. You gotta learn more about the history on that, because they'll definitely fool you to thinking that, oh yeah, what's that? We all from Africa. No, from all. Don't limit your mind to that. Don't limit your mind to that. Just know, chill that. So yeah, so I hope this video covered that. Like I said, as always, keep your vibrations high. Make sure you meditate. We in end times right now. But yeah, if you meditate, take care of yourself, learn your history, know your law, go out with a fight, stand for something, know your true history, know your essence, be generous and kind to yourself. You will make it out of this treacherous thing, because things are about to get so fucking weird. So fucking weird. It ain't gonna make no sense to you. But make it make sense. Make life make sense. Because once you study spirituality, everything starts to make sense. Once you decide to become a truth seeker, or just at least wake up to the functions going on, you'll make it through. So, peace and prosperity, everybody. High vibrations all the time. Take care of yourself and protect your energy. Salute.